Welcome back to Love Beneath. I am your reader for today, Mina Zia Sheikh Al Islami, and I'm so excited to channel today. How is the universe helping you for the rest of the year? How does the universe have your back? How is luck on your side? All of that. So you're going to be picking a number this time on a die, and based on whatever die you choose, that is going to be your reading for today. So before I get into it, please like the video, comment, subscribe. I would so appreciate it. And thank you for all the comments. My hair is like all crazy right now. Thank you for all the comments. I really appreciate it. I say this every time, but I'm trying to grow this channel and I'm really being diligent about it. So thank you so much for helping me in the algorithm any way that you can. And if you would like your own personal reading, that's going to be in the description below. So without further ado, the numbers for today, as you'll see on your screen, we have number 1 is group 1, number 80 is group 2, and number 6 is group 3. So go ahead, you can pause the video if you need more time to decide, and the timestamps will be in the description, and see you in your reading. Hello, group 1. If you chose the number 1, this is going to be your reading for today. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so the very first thing that I was getting right after I rolled all the dice, I just was looking at all of them and I figured out what order we're going to do and all of that. The first thing I started feeling was, oh my God, you have been through it this year. I feel, especially your group, I haven't done the other readings yet, but your group particularly feels there's a heaviness there, and I want to like tap in deeper to it here. It just feels like I feel this feeling of I've been through a lot, but I also know I either know where this is going, it's going somewhere positive. So I don't know if I'm feeling for a lot of you who picked this one that you've been through a lot, but you also know a lot. It feels to me like you understand karmic cycles, you accept that life is karmic cycles, which sometimes you can understand it and still be like, I don't agree with it. But I don't know. I feel a sort of advanced way of thinking about things with this group. I also think that this group is particularly hard on themselves, might experience some perfectionism, really have high standards for yourself. And that's kind of the first message here today is you don't even know all that you've been through. Like, I don't know how to say this. You don't even know how good that is, how you've made it through all your karmic, or however many karmic cycles now. There's something like the star pupil thinks that they're still mediocre. Have you ever heard that? Like, the person who's an expert assumes that everyone else knows what they know. So they don't consider themselves to be an expert. They don't consider themselves to be like someone who truly has done a lot. Someone who's pretending and trying to get a power trip or whatever, that's different. But I don't know. With this group, I'm getting that you have been through a ton, and I don't know that you realize it. And I also don't know that you realize what you really are, who you really are. And let me tell you what I mean by that. I keep seeing the first house. The first house, and I practiced Vedic astrology, so I'm going to, I don't know if Western is the same or not. But the first house has a lot to do with how you look and how you present yourself. And I feel that this year for you, if it hasn't happened yet, then it's happening, that like the positive changes that are happening for you this year, a lot have to do with how you are viewed by others and your appearance. So, and I need to go a little deeper. Hold on a second. I need to go a little deeper because again, I'm feeling like heart and head are not one. I feel there's a divide here. And so I'm hearing one thing and I'm feeling a different thing. So I'm going to need you, and you're in the right place because on this channel, I always talk about that. I always talk about like, okay, let's get locked in. Let's do what the heart says. So I need you to sit with your heart more and ask yourself, what are your desires? I feel, not for all of you watching this, but I feel for a good chunk of you that you control a lot about yourself, or you might be, there's a million ways to say it. You might have like strictness about, you know, policing how you speak, policing how you act, policing certain things about yourself. Man, there's so many different people, but in whatever way, there just doesn't feel like a let looseness. It feels more controlled. So you could also be in kind of scarcity mindset where you're just scraping by and you feel like you're kind of down on your luck, maybe financially or other ways of abundance. I just feel like there's a lot of regulation happening here, and that could be your doing. It could be your upbringing that then you kept up with in adulthood. Could be a million things, but I do feel like control and regulation. And the invitation for you for the rest of the year where things are turning up is be free. Give yourself the gift of freedom and you will have it. I feel this like if you take a chance, the universe will match you. So take a chance and be free and let go of the stringent rules, or again, I'm feeling a lot of like self-hatred thoughts, which that's really hard to get rid of. I should know. So I'm not saying this is easy. I'm not saying that, yeah, no problem. And magically you're going to have no bad thoughts about yourself and it's all going to be great. I would love that if that happened. But more so the message is you are the one who needs to say yes to deep self-acceptance and acceptance of what is happening right now. And it feels like that's going to lift everything off of you and actually hurdle you toward the life that you're wanting. If there's something else that you're wanting, I do want to roll this one again now because I feel I'm going to use this die like cards. Okay, what is the deeper message here, Spirit? Oh, you have like a million spirit guides here. Okay, a lot of fae, a lot of archangels, a lot of Okay, I see you. You're doing big shit. I already said that, but now this is confirmation. Whatever spirit guides show up, that's always the confirmation. Oh my God, they're like, okay, roll the die. Okay. 5. 5th house, house of play. That's funny. House of play, house of performance, house of children, house of creativity. I don't know why astrology is coming. If you're into astrology, you should be into that. That aligns with you. If you're not into it yet, I really would. And you can do sidereal, you can do Western, sidereal to like Vedic astrology, Jyotish. But go toward it because I keep getting astrology references and I don't normally in these readings. So I really think that's for you. Oh my gosh, yeah, because you give me very much Hierophant energy, which to me, Hierophant is the structured high priestess. So high priestess is like purely vibes, feeling it out. She's in the shadow, she's in the light, she's everywhere. And Hierophant is like, I'm doing that, but there's structure to what I'm doing. And a lot of people think astrology is just vibes, but there's a lot of mathematical equations. There's a lot. It's an ancient study, especially if you do sidereal, Eastern, Vedic astrology. I don't know anything about Western astrology, so I'm sure there's a lot of mathematical equations there too. But yeah, so let me get back tuned in here. So yeah, the angels. Archangels. I'm getting really my mind's getting really divided right now. I'm experiencing a Do you get, what's that called? With executive functioning? I wonder if you have a lot of interests and so you freeze and don't do any of them, or procrastinate, or you start something but then kind of don't finish it, move on to something else, like something like that. I'm feeling a lot of, my brain feels like it's freezing, and I'm like, I don't know what to talk about next. There's so many messages coming in, which normally, I'm sure you've watched me before. I'm not like that. I'm normally like, boom, message, 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 message. So the fact that I'm feeling that way tells me I'm in your energy right now. And I want to get okay, so what can they do next? Because this is, again, like, how is the universe on your side for the rest of the year? Man, I'm really getting for you, like, the universe has always been on your side, which I could say that for every pile, obviously. But for you, I feel like you need to be on your side. And I just feel like you are at odds with self a lot. And I need you to pick one thing and go for it. And don't feel like you're not good enough. Don't feel, and I know that's easier said than done, but it truly is a decision you have to make. It's not like you're going to wake up one day and be like, I don't have these negative feelings about myself anymore. Like, it's two. We got the two upside down. So yeah, I feel that you and Source are divided right now. And I think you're desperately seeking Source energy, to be in union with Source energy, but you're like this with Source right now. Source wants to tell you that's not actually true. You're always in union, but you are so in the mind. And this is the issue. I know a lot of you are highly intelligent and all of you, because that's the only time you have a mind like this. When your mind is that good, it becomes your enemy as much as it's your friend. And man, the two upside down. Yeah, I really, I'm getting very much Two of Cups here. And in the reverse position is there's a disharmony going on. And I also want to say I'm getting, because there's an evolution happening. There's a personal evolution happening. So you're going through you could be going through a rocky period. You could be going through a really confusing period. Maybe you clicked on this video because you were like, yeah, give me some good news, Mina, because I definitely could use some. And I'm telling you, like, there's something that you need to say yes to. There's something, and I do feel that you already know what this call is for a lot of you. I feel like you already have been getting the call in a creative venture, a new business idea, a different kind of job, moving somewhere. It's going to be different for all of you. But if you're getting a call and you're like, man, is that the move? And it's like, again, the brain, I need you to just listen to the heart. Within reason, obviously. Don't like blow all your money and go to everybody, do whatever you want. I mean, you're an adult. And if you're a child, you need to be watching this with your parent. But I'm not going to, sit here and tell anybody what to do. But I am getting that there's a rigidity here, and you're not letting yourself go for it in certain ways. And that could just be because of feeling like you're not worthy, you're not deserving, or, you're separated from, you feel separated from Source. Of course, leaps of faith happen because you are connected to Source, and Source has your back. So when you don't feel that way, that is really hard. That is really hard. My wand has a message for you. Source is always on your side. And I know you've heard that a million billion times, but I need you to finally believe it. And I need you to feel it here. And I need you to think about all the times that you were this close to something like horrible happening and it didn't happen. Like, you're still you have internet access to watch this video. You have water, you have shelter, you have food. I'm assuming you have all those things if you have a device that you can watch this on. And I'm just kind of getting like, I know a lot of really horrible stuff has happened to you. I can feel it. And you're still here. You're still kicking. And that means something. This is not your life to suffer. I will tell you that with 100% certainty. They're telling me roll the die one more time. 100% certainty, I'm telling you. What I always tell my clients, and if you would like a one-on-one reading with me, that'll be in the description. What I always tell my clients is, if you have come to me and I'm seeing an issue, it's because that issue is now meant to be solved. I'm not going to see an issue that's not meant to be solved because that's just mean. 3. 3, and give me one more. 3 again. 3, 3. So to me, the number 3 is when we are in absolute union with human, earth, source. That to me is the Holy Trinity. And I feel your connection to earth. I feel like you know that earth is bountiful. Like, I feel you have a grounded connection to earth, but I do not feel the connection to source. I don't feel it's almost like, and this isn't going to resonate with everybody, but it almost feels like, let me make sure this is right before I say this out loud. Yeah, I think for a lot of you, there's a distrust of the masculine. There's a distrust of the energy that provides. And that could be from childhood, that could be past lives, that can be a lot of things. But I feel you have more confidence in the maternal energy and the mother, the divine mother, divine feminine, than you have in the divine masculine to provide. And so I want you, after you're done watching this, I want you to sit in meditation. I want you to go to my Come As You Are song on this channel, which I'll have right here for you. And I want you to sit and breathe that song in over and over and over and say, I am protected. I am provided for. I am protected. I am provided for, just over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. Because it's not even about masculine, feminine, gender. I feel like a lot of that's overstated and misunderstood. Not that I understand it, but I don't know. I'm not so into that exactly, but I do feel that I don't believe I'll be provided for, so why would I go for it and then fall on my face? Why would I go for it and then it's still not there? It feels like that, when I even think about that for this group, like my heart sinks. And the message for you is, what are you talking about? This is archangels, by the way. The message is, what are you talking about? This isn't like a test to see if daddy loves you. This is like, you go for it to prove to yourself that you're willing to go for it for yourself. This is not a gotcha. This is not, the success lies in the fact that you went for it, not in the result of it. Because we all fall on our face. We all get rejected. It doesn't work out for a lot of people for various things. You know, it doesn't mean that you're not provided for. It just means that one thing didn't work out. And you may have a lot of things that didn't work out. It doesn't mean that something's not going to work out in the future, though. You need to separate those two things. I need you to give yourself a second chance at life right now. We got 2 3s. That to me says the provider energy and the nurture energy are both here. The structure and the fluidity are both with you, with whatever it is you're going to be working on. I feel like many of you have a new business idea. I'm thinking go for it. You have a new, you're starting, I feel a lot of you too, like if any of you are single, I feel like you have a new view of yourself, going back to the first one that we got, you have a new look, you have a new energy, you have a new vibe, like up level who you're dating. Go to the next level with it. Because that is where you're at now. So I'm just feeling like there's a lot of upgrades happening for you and you need to take them. You're not the same person you were. Don't think that you're never going to be that person again. Let them go. Let them fully die. I feel like a lot of you are not fully, you're still going through the death process of an old version of you. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. That's over. It's over and it doesn't serve you anymore. It didn't serve you then. It's not going to serve you now, and just let it go. I'm fully in spirit guide mode now. They're like, and I do think that a lot of you have a connection to spirit guides. I feel that. Like, sometimes I don't feel that from people, but I do feel that for a lot of you. I think you should continue that connection and could deepen that connection. But the poverty energy lies with your fear it's not going to work out. and that you're going to be out in the cold. And I'm telling you, no, you're not. No, you're not. Mina says no. Mama Mina says no. Okay. The final thing nagging me is you have new spirit guides that you are not talking to right now. I'm hearing we're trying to talk to you and you're not listening. So while you listen to Come As You Are, you need to open yourself up for whoever wants to communicate with you now and be ready to receive. Open yourself to receiving. Allow for you to be provided for. Take a chance. You have to go to a very vulnerable state to do that, but you're ready to do it and you actually have to do it. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. So to me, where things are looking up for you is just kind of everything actually, but you have to open the door. You have to be vulnerable. You got to go for it. You got to believe, because I feel it's on the, like there's a dam and it's closed because you're like not opening the door. You got to open the door to let it in, but it's all there for you. Like I feel up level in every way for you. You just got to open the door. That's the complete message. I love y'all so much. Once again, if you want a one-on-one with me or courses, whatever, it's all going to be in the description. Leave me a comment if it resonated with you. Like the video, subscribe, all of that, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Hello, group 2. If you chose the number 80, this is going to be your reading for today. Welcome, welcome. I hate to come in hot, but in a past life, you made a deal with Ursula. Let me explain. Immediately when I picked up this 80, I started to get this feeling like an old evil witch was around me. And I was like, what's going on? And then I felt the feeling of like Ursula with her poor unfortunate souls and how they're all decrepit and shriveled and like scared in her lair because I couldn't pay up. That energy is in this reading. And obviously it's going to be different for everybody. If I have to take a guess, this feels like less people watching this one. And I think that's because this is a very niche reading. Because I'm immediately in the Akashic Record. I was not in the Akashic Record for the last one. I'm in it for this one big time. So again, it's different for all of you, but the common thread for all of you is that in a past life, you made a deal to get power. So you could have gotten money from a loan shark. You could have, made a deal with the devil in whatever way. Oh, they are telling me get some more examples though. So I'm seeing some of you like you were super poor back in like ye old medieval days or whatever. And like got a loan from someone and then couldn't pay it back. And then they came to collect really hard. I feel some of you as like merchants and swindling people. This is not the most complimentary. And I know that the whole premise was, how is the universe on your side for the rest of the year? Which I am getting to that. But I got to tell you this first. So in whatever way you took money even though you knew it was a bad deal, that's the common denominator. It was a bad deal and you knew it. But, times are hard. And so it's not, I feel like some of you were naughty, but I feel like some other of you were like Bob Cratchit, just trying to get money for Tiny Tim kind of thing. If you know the Christmas Carol. And so in any case, I now feel inside you this fear to shine. Because it almost feels like if I shine and fully be seen, then they're going to come to collect on me again. Whatever happened to you as a result of getting found out with, or whatever, they came to collect, or like you got found out with the bad deal, whatever it was, you got severely punished. Physical pain. And whenever I do Akashic Record readings, which if you're interested in your own reading, that is going to be in the description. Whenever I do readings for people and they go through a really horrible, like either physical pain or deep emotional pain, I'm talking deep. Sometimes it will ripple through the timelines and like be felt in all the timelines, because that's how horrific it was. And so then we get to a moment like right now where you're so far away from that life, and yet it still haunts you, even though there's no validity to it anymore. It's happening. Everything's happening now, but it's happening over there. It's not chasing you through the timelines. And it feels like, I don't know, I see a lot of you, it's like you're trying to stand up in a cave and like this is all you can stand up, is like you're still like this. I just feel like I'm embodying you right now. I want to go and like get really big and expand, and I can't. And I'm feeling told to say it's self-made. And in this reading, I invited, who are your spirit guides? Come speak. And they're all kind of in shadow right now. And so I'm just getting this feeling like you take a lot on by yourself. And I just feel a heavy burden on you. I want to roll the die again I've been using the die like tarot or oracle cards, basically. 20 reversed. Wow. Okay. So there is crazy blockage. There's crazy blockage in the sacral. Let me feel this out. Okay, let me use my wand. In the sacral, I need my other wand. Okay. This is my Akashic Record wand. So sacral, for some of you, a little lower to the root. For some of you, a little higher to the solar plexus. So for some of you, the blockage in the sacral and lower to the root, you're going to know that because you don't feel secure being your truest self. You feel more secure hiding due to like external, it's like something to do with your safety. Higher up to the solar plexus, it's because you don't believe in yourself and you don't believe you could do it anyway. So pick which one feels right, or both. Could be both too. So there's a huge blockage there. I'm really getting that from that reverse 20. And you need to, okay, listen, unless you have some stomach issues or something, but eat spicy food. Eat the colors red, orange, yellow. Wear those colors. That, I can tell you are really sensitive to energy, and I can feel colors love you. That's why I feel like you're sensitive to energy, because that's pretty subtle. And as a fellow sensitive to energy, I can tell you that like I specifically wear different colors on different days because of what it gives me. And I'm feeling the same for you. Like, be bold, be bright. I want to go back. Okay, now spirit guides are coming out more. So the way the universe is on your side for the rest of the year is you are being protected significantly. You are being so protected. And this group, I feel there's a lot to do with identity. There's a lot to do with expression. I don't know if some of you are going through like a major personal transformation, but it feels like, I feel this feeling of, I really want to be that person, but what if then no one wants to be my friend anymore? What if this happens? Or what if that happens? Like, again, I feel this like fear of the external, like fear to be seen for the judgment, it could be like witch hunt trauma, all that kind of stuff. I was about to put this down. They were like, keep it up. So, there's different scenarios for different people, but that is the through line. And I'm just feeling like you're so protected, you don't even know. And the only threat is your own mind. You are so protected. I need you to go for it in every single way the rest of the year. I need you to go for it in every single way the rest of the year. I'm actually going to roll 2 die. $70 and 4 reversed. 70 right side up, 4 reversed. This 70 is really saying to me, you're never too old which is funny because yesterday's message, the 40 made me feel that way. And now, like, again, this 70 is making me feel like it's never too late. You're never too old. I don't know if you were feeling that. Some of you are feeling that way. The 4 reversed-ish here. Yeah, lack of foundation. You don't feel the foundation. I want to go back to look at that original 80. Yeah, so you're so powerful. You're like a true wizard. I really feel that. I'm not just, I wouldn't just say that, you know that. I only give compliments when I mean it. I really think you have some powerful magic and no one's after you anymore. And I really hope that resonates with you, because that is the truth of it. And if it doesn't resonate with you, just sit with it. If it really doesn't resonate with you, pick a different pile, or a different group. But this group, you're so magical. I'm seeing the Magician card. You're so magical. You're so powerful, but you just don't see it. And the universe is saying to you, I will do everything in my power so that you can explore yourself and really go for it. I'm seeing flamboyant clothing. I'm seeing you wearing whatever you want and doing whatever you want. And I don't know, having your hair in a certain way and I'm just feeling like an unorthodox either way of doing things or look, or it could even be that you want to start a YouTube channel, like doing readings like this or something. It's something where my shine is gonna maybe set people off or be different than what people have thought about me previously, like something like that. And I'm just getting like, you can't afford not to do it. Because what are you gonna do with what is life if you're denying yourself in that way? You know? And you probably know the answer to that because you're like, yeah, that's what I've been living. So what I'm getting for you is the protection piece is what the universe is providing you with. And to feel that more deeply, work with shungite, black tourmaline, or what's that I'm seeing it in my mind's eye. What is it? Oh, it's hematite. Hematite. Okay, that's the one. Hematite. Use hematite, use black tourmaline, use shungite. I'm seeing you. I'm seeing you with like it in your pocket. Black tourmaline, you can put it like at your heart. If you wear a bra, you can put it there. Otherwise, like in like a shirt pocket or something. I'm feeling like put it on your person, wherever. Maybe not shungite, unless it's like a bracelet, but because sometimes if it's not polished, it'll kind of like rub off on the skin. So be careful about that. But black tourmaline you can put on the skin for sure. Hematite, I don't know if that'll be uncomfortable. Anyway, so do whatever feels right. But I'm getting work with those crystals to help you because, oh my God, once you have protection, like once you feel protected and that's on lock, you're going to be feeling good. You're going to be feeling good. You're going to be feeling like, I got this. Okay, I want to do one more. Your Akashic is so open. Okay, come do a reading with me, or if you can't come do a reading with me, then do my Akashic Record course and give yourself your own reading, or just start to, I don't know. I can't tell you right now how to do it. Maybe I'll make a video on like more step by step. It's so hard though. I mean, the course is like 8 weeks long for me to even explain the bare minimum stuff. Okay, but I'm just like telling you, Akashic Record is calling you. So 00, the Fool. It's time to go. It's time to go through the door. I keep seeing portals with you. So maybe some portal work if that calls to you. 00. Yeah. I'm just getting like such a thumbs up. Like it's time. We've got your back. You are protected, whatever it is. And if you got to lose some people, they're losers anyway. Who cares? Like I'm really getting this like, your spirit guides are a lot of ancestors and a lot of like passed on loved ones. I don't feel as much in the other groups, it was like, archangels, that kind of thing. This feels very like a lot more familiar and familial. So, and I'm getting a lot of guardian angels, which guardian angels aren't going to show themselves to me because it's personal to you. So connect with them, work on your psychic gifts so that you can connect with them and get messages from them and get in that Akashic record. I'm telling you, it's wide open. It's ready to go. It's ready for you to see it. Okay. That is the completion of your message today. I love all of you. Please leave a comment if it resonated with you. Like the video, subscribe, all of that, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hello, group 3. If you chose the 6, this is going to be your reading. I need to tell you right away. So I always just kind of like roll it around and scry a little bit with it. And immediately what I felt was how the universe is helping you the rest of the year is the universe is making you look really good to people. The universe is making you look really physically good to people, but also I feel people like saying really good things about you and being really complimentary about you and just having like a really good opinion, really high opinion of you, really good opinion of you. And I'm getting, don't waste it. Because for you, the rest of the year is a lot about connections. It's a lot about relationships. It's a lot about strengthening connections. If you've been wanting to get in a relationship or get a group of friends, have like, a core group of friends that you feel like are your soul family, that it's hot for that right now, especially the soul family. I just feel like, I don't know, I'm getting like maybe you were solitary and now it's time to make friends with people. If that resonates. But it's definitely your time to make connections now. I feel like you have gone through a lot and it almost feels like you're at the tail end of some kind of version, like ego death, transformation, a spiritual awakening, something of that nature. I just feel a big part of you got like shed and it feels very vulnerable now. And 6, if we're doing astrology, is Virgo. And, Virgo is the giver. The house of Virgo is like the house of giving, the house of servitude. And, a house of a lot of things, but I won't get into it. Anyway, so I just feel from this group, I feel a rawness. I feel a vulnerableness. And that is a really good energy to make new connections in. So I feel like the universe is sort of playing matchmaker with you right now with, whether it be friend groups or I do feel like it could be romantic love only if you've been really craving it. If you're already in a relationship or you don't really care, then I'm feeling like it's more friendships, but I'm just feeling like, your soul family. I feel majorly like you are connecting with them. And so when they say don't waste it, go to meetups, go to clubs, go to, whatever your interests are, go to those things. I'm seeing you at shows, at the theater. I'm seeing you at, I'm really seeing you at like concerts and stuff. I don't know. Are you into music, concerts, the performance arts? I'm seeing like go to where your heart desires to go. Go to where your heart desires to go. So I don't know. I feel like for a lot of you, it's like performance art of some kind. Just go to those. Go by yourself. Go by yourself and remember that the universe is making you look really good to other people. So you're magnetic. Like you got to go being like, universe is making me look good. So like, how would you show up? Think about, this is like coming through so strong for you. How would you show up somewhere if you were a celebrity? I'll tell you, I used to work at a hotel and I'll never forget when Miley Cyrus came into the hotel and she had like her entourage around her. And the way that she was walking, you could feel there was the assumption like everyone wants to know me, and not in a bad way, like in a queen way. And I just have that invitation for you. Okay, sorry, my camera cut out and then I had to delete a bunch of stuff on my computer to make room. So anyway, hello, I'm back. But essentially what I'm trying to say with all this is someone who's a celebrity, they're not wondering if anyone wants to be their friend. And I'm not saying that you're wondering that, but I do feel this energy of get out there and adopt the assumption that people want to know you. And I know that might seem delulu, but I'm telling you, the universe is on your side with that. Okay, I want to give you... Oh, fell down. Hold on. I've been using the die like tarot, basically. 8 coming out sideways. 8 to me represents the magician, represents the creator. My throat is really blocked right now. Let me go deeper. Group 3. I don't feel like you see yourself accurately. And I know that's a bold statement to make, but I don't. I feel like you see yourself one way and I feel like other people see you in a much more complimentary light than you see yourself. And I guess you could say that I guess like generally could be true, but not really. I don't know. I feel like you specifically, you see yourself differently, and I don't know, there's a lot of doubt. There's a lot of doubt of the self here. And I'm just really getting like, you can't doubt your magic anymore. I feel like that rawness, that vulnerableness. And I don't know if, man, okay, there's a bunch of you watching this and I'm feeling everybody. So I want to again find like the through line here. Yeah, I just, there's such a power in there, but it's deep in there. You got to go exploring through meditation to get there. It doesn't feel like it's out to play. And I need it to be out to play because you seriously need to go for it. And oh my God, your life will be so splendid. That's the word I'm getting, splendid. Your life will be so splendid. I see you like this is a metaphor, but like getting twirled around by life in like a beautiful dress and at the ball. And I see you being really like charmed and enchanted with life sometime in the future. It does feel this year, I have to say. I do feel it this year. And it's crazy because it feels like a far cry, like a huge difference between before and when I'm seeing this. You've done a lot of work on yourself, I can tell. It's time for you to dance through life. It's time for you to dance through life at the Ozdust ballroom. It's time for you to dance. It's time for you to like go out into the world and enjoy. Get out. I feel like you were in a cocoon and now like get out there and enjoy it. I really feel that for you. And the universe is on your side with, once again, making you highly magnetic and lovable and people thinking fondly of you. So let that magic come back. I'm going to use 2 dice now. Okay, any other messages for our lovely, lovely group 3s? I already feel a yes. So we got the 6 again, which is really funny. And then we got the 40. And I remember the 40 came out in yesterday's reading. But it's taking on a different meaning this time. 640. Do you know what I keep seeing? I keep seeing, I don't know if you saw in one of my other videos, I was using the Last Unicorn tarot deck that I have. And in that video, I shared that in the book / the movie, The Last Unicorn, that because no one believed in magic anymore, when the last unicorn was on display at this carnival, the carnival owner had to put a fake horn on her because you can only see the unicorn's horn if you believe in unicorns and you believe in magic. And so since no one believed anymore, no one could see the real unicorn for who she was. So they had to put a fake horn. And I feel like you are that unicorn. I feel like, sorry to get deep here, but let me know if this resonates with you, but I feel like you lost faith in yourself. And and like your magic feels like it's withered away inside you. It's still there, but it's in a cage and it's starved for attention. I don't know. Did you have to like, this is going to be niche, this isn't everybody, but did some of you have to like give up your life's dreams for like family maybe, or for like some kind of obligation? Not for all of you, obviously, but I'm feeling some of you like had to give up your dreams for some kind of obligation, or you had to give up your dreams because you had to start thinking rationally and like that dream couldn't happen and you got to do this, that's more likely, something like that. And, or maybe you were forced to do that or something. And I'm just getting for you, like, that's not how to live. Maybe some people, but not you. You are unicorn. You are unicorn. You are so magical and beautiful, and you spread joy to people, and let it be and see it in yourself too. I want you to go look in the mirror and like really feel the magic in you and see if you can see the magic in your own eyes. See if you can go see the magic in your own eyes. I need you to do that, because that piece of you needs to come back, and the universe is going to do everything it can to help you do that. One more roll of the dice. I guess it would be dice because it's 2. The 8 reversed again. 60 reversed. So that again, 8 again, the 8 to me is magic, the magician, like all that. So get that magic back. One more message here. The 60 reversed. What I'm getting from this is don't wait till you're old and have regrets like your family. Sorry to family if they're watching. And again, that's not going to be for everyone. But for a lot of you, I'm getting, don't be like your family. They let life pass them by. And they did not answer the call of their heart. Don't do that. You be the magical person that you are, and you will feel the love. And the universe will make sure of it. If you're on your side, then so is the universe. Oh my God, I'm so getting like, don't be like them, please. Because otherwise it's just the generational cycle over and over and over and over again. And you came to break the cycle. You came to break the cycle, and you need to believe where they didn't believe. The final thing is, I feel a lot of fae around us, which means a lot of earth energy. I'm just getting come back to yourself. I really feel for a lot of you that you operate in the way that your family does, or your family of origin, your like the thought processes of the family. I just feel like it's been passed down for a lot of you. And I feel like another version of that unicorn message is you are very different from them on the inside, and you need to just be that. And I can personally resonate with you when it comes to that. It's really hard to be the weird one in the family. But I just want to be kind of heart to heart with you right now and share that when I first started doing spiritual stuff and like being outspoken about like aliens, being outspoken about what I feel about the universe and timelines and portals and all that, my family thought I was absolutely nuts. And now fast forward, 15 years, now every single person in my family is on the level with this in some way. Like maybe not as far down the rabbit hole as I am, but all of them like believe in like energy manifestation, believe in like having a strong spiritual practice, believe in psychic gifts. Like we have come a long way, and I never thought that, because they were like truly making fun of me for this stuff before, and now they're all into it because of me, not because of anything else, because of me, and because them, you know, me unabashedly being myself. And then they were like, oh, wait a minute, there's something to this. So lead by example and break through. I'm seeing you use your unicorn horn to like break through the cycle and be you And I can't say that all of you, your loved ones and everyone will follow suit, but I don't know. I'm almost feeling for some of you, it's like, it kind of doesn't matter. But for a lot of you, I'm getting, you're the cycle breaker and they kind of need you. They need your light too, because they are lost. They don't have their light. So I know that firsthand, that when you find your own light, then other people see the light in themselves if they need to and if they're ready to. So those are all the messages I have for you. Leave me a comment if it resonated. If you would like your own one-on-one reading, that's going to be in the description. I love y'all so much. Like the video, subscribe, all of that. Thank you as always for being here, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.